If you don't work here, then tell me where you do work so I can get you fired. Last week or so I was doing a supply run at the local Costco for our food truck, and I still had my hat and hairnet on since I was returning to the truck with the rather small haul. It was a busy day, and I picked what turned out to be the slowest line. And instead of sitting there watching old folks count out change, I decided to grab a hot dog and a soda. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes, in which time the first of 3 old folks only just finished paying, for the next to skim through and take forever. So this lady who's behind where I left my cart for less than 5 minutes just starts going off. Do you work here? Why would you just go off like that and leave your cart in line? I just sort of shrugged it off, since the line is basically still not moving. She throws in a, "It must be nice to have all the time in the world to do whatever you want." I thought she must have been joking surely, and I just missed it, so I tried to joke back. "I'm sure you could grab a hot dog too. This is probably the slowest line here." Humor was apparently the exact wrong response, because this woman immediately gets irate and spits. "Does your supervisor know you were holding up the line? What kind of unprofessional asshole just wanders off and leaves their cart sitting in line?" I look at this lady like she's speaking ancient Egyptian. The line hadn't even moved in the time it took me to hit the food court some 10 cart lengths away from this sedentary till. There was still an entire person with full cart in front who themselves doesn't yet have the room to start unloading onto the checkout belt. Finally I hit her with a, "No, I don't work here, lady." To which she flippantly replies, "Of course not. The employees here aren't assholes who would do such a stupid thoughtless thing and hold up the line for their own selfishness." By now the cashier has started taking notice, as well as the bagger, since watching this lady make a scene is probably more entertaining than yet another old person counting out exact change. I'm still dumbfounded. Is this lady dense? The line hasn't moved at all. But before I can point that fact out to her, she unloads with a, "Where do you work? I want to tell your boss about how much of an asshole you are in public. Whoever you work for, you're making them look bad." What even the thought? Obviously not if you can't tell who I even work for, regardless of whatever I might have done. Her bullshit continues, and I just try and ignore it, but it's literally damn near half an hour of this crap as we wait to be checked out. I only have 2 large items in the cart, so it's a quick scan, and card to pay, not even 3 minutes next to the 30 that the 2 ahead took. But she crowns off with a, "Why would you do such an asshole thing, huh? Why do you do such inconsiderate things?" This bullshit has been going on so long that I basically had time to shower, thought up the perfect clap back. So why not? I lean over the front of her cart, gripping it tightly, put the smuggest, most asshole look on my face that I can twist up and say, "Just to ruin your day, Karen, I got out of bed today, and was just waiting for an opportunity to make you in particular miserable." Before she can process that, I grab my cart and start rolling off, watching her go beat red in the face with pure, unadulterated rage. I basically said exactly what that kind of person feels. I confirmed without a hint of sarcasm in my tone that my goal in life was to make her miserable. But I guess being right didn't satisfy her like she wanted. The cashier and bagger looked like they were both holding back laughter as I looked over my shoulder to watch her silent meltdown. But the only thing she could muster was yelling, "Asshole!" at me, to which I dropped a quick, "Up yours, Karen!" and rolled off like a smug jackass, knowing I'd probably be living rent-free in that woman's head for a good while. As someone who works in food service, it was super cathartic to get to clap back consequence-free. Context: long story short, health regs say you gotta have proper PPE to go in the kitchen and back. This means hat and hairnet. Not wanting to fuss with getting long hair back into headgear, I always leave that on, but leave the jacket in the truck when running an end-of-day restock. Edit: y'all people in the comments defending this Karen's actions are hilarious. Stay mad I made the best of a bad situation by grabbing dinner while in a slow line. D.